Gilmore burglarized Swan's Market here in Spanish Fork. 2 weeks later, he committed the crimes, the two murders. They caught him, and after the court case, they returned the gun to Gordon Swan. He put it away for 25 years, and I was an FFL dealer and doing gun shows around, and also a bondsman and dealing in the court where his daughter worked. She brought it up one day and asked me if I'd be interested in selling it. So I asked her to have Gordon stop by the shop and we'd talk about it. And we came to an agreement that I would sell it for a percentage. I think it's important in our history, more than anything, is that it brought light to the death penalty, which is something a lot of people don't think about. I know I didn't learn much about it in school, and it's always been one of the most controversial issues.
It certainly
A lot of research, and I've got a history of the death penalty also in the book from 1800 BC all the way to now, more than anything, that it was using that. And it's rare that a case of this high profile that any gun would be released. Generally they're destroyed. That's general policy in most courts.
Yes, that's right. Normally they melt them or do something with them.
Yeah, a lot of them, like San Francisco, they've always said they make manhole covers out of them. That's a tough question. Everything I've researched, and I've got every infamous gun I could find in there in the last 80 years.
Wow.
And most of them just seem to disappear. 2 of them have disappeared out of police stations, or they have no record, they say. Others, I can find nothing about them. Oswald, assassinated John F. Kennedy. That gun is in the National Archives. Of course, few believe that he actually assassinated him now. The first show in Las Vegas, when it was seen, they called it up the media, and they came down that day, and it was in the paper the next morning, and a huge amount of people. As soon as they came to the door, they said, "We're here to see the Gilmore gun." When I went to New York, I talked to Sotheby's and Christie's about the gun. They didn't really have a classification for anything of this. They was very surprised, and they were concerned about gun laws, whether they could sell something like that. And that's when I decided to do a little more research about a curio and relic classification, because that bypasses a lot of the state laws for ownership.